When we imagine motorcycles from Italy, we usually picture these sleek, fast, and technologically advanced machines that can hit 300 kilometers per hour at full throttle. Now, the Italian motorcycle we have our hands on right now also happens to be Europe's oldest motorcycle manufacturer. Now, they're a little bit older than me and Kako combined because, you know, Kako's up there. Nevertheless, they create motorcycles that are classic, timeless, and perfect for everyday riding. They just happen to be pretty darn handsome too. Say hello to the Moto Guzzi V9 Bobber. The term bobber is an American thing. This usually meant that you'd be stripping down the motorcycle down to its bare essentials. You have oversized tires for off-road duties, and you want to keep the motorcycle as aggressive and sporty as possible. Now, being Italian, Moto Guzzi takes this idea and spins it around a bit. One look at the exterior of the V9 Bobber and you can tell it'll stand out in any parking lot. The way the teardrop tank is shaped is a definite eye-catcher, as the eyes naturally fall to the completely hand-stitched seat. Now onto the tires and wheels. What we've got here are these cool-looking, almost blown-up tires mounted on alloys. Now, they're not spokes. I personally enjoy and love spokes, but these 16-inch blacked-out wheels sure do look fantastic. While we're here, let's take a look at the brakes. Stopping duties are handled by a single 320mm disc up front with full Brembo setup. The rear gets a 260mm disc with Brembo calipers. ABS is standard on the front and the rear, which leads to some good braking performance. Here in the saddle, you get a single instrument cluster that shows speedometer and trip information. No rev counter here, but you do get a gear indicator and a shift light. Strangely enough, the buttons and controls on the handlebars feel a bit modern, which goes against the whole vibe. But maybe that's just me. Traction control can be toggled on and off with this left mode switch. This also leaves you two settings that you can play around with. The 90-degree V-twin sticks out because it's transversely mounted, leaving the cylinders visible for everyone to admire. Oh, and the bike likes to rock to the side under throttle or starting up. Nothing to affect performance or handling whatsoever, but it is a characteristic of this type of engine. The dual exhausts are a classic touch and help the charismatic V-twin engine express itself nicely. The V9 Bobber is powered by a parallel V-twin 850cc engine that puts out 55 horsepower and 60 newtons of torque. It's shaft-driven, so it needs no adjustments and maintenance, except for a yearly fluid check. Unfortunately, the Bobber hates traffic. It's air-cooled, so expect it to be a heat magnet when you're stuck on the road. Another quirk is the throttle. It can be snatchy, just like an on and off switch. The soft clutch can compromise for this, but it will take a bit of practice. What the V9 Bobber really likes is cruising. Cushy seats, a relaxed riding position, and a solid clunk of the 6-speed gearbox puts a smile on your face. There's a 110mm fork up front that's non-adjustable, and a KYB spring at the back that handles road duties pretty well. Taller profile tires also make it fall into corners easily at high speed, if that's your thing. Those looking for a throwback 70s vibe retro motorcycle that focuses on riding pleasure instead of speed will have plenty to love here. It's not as sporty as, say, a Ducati Scrambler, but it handles pretty well despite it looking like a handful to muscle around. Comfortable, torquey, and oozing with heritage and class, the Moto Guzzi V9 Bobber is the bike you just take out of your garage and just ride. Bonus points for the stares and compliments. Now, if this bike can't get you that coveted spot at your local cafe, I don't know what else will.